The University of Kansas is having a new project be really unveiled for the first time. And yeah, here's my thoughts to it. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Drew, better known as RodChuck01, and welcome to my reactions to the big announcement made by the University of Kansas as well as Kansas football, as the Gateway Project was really announced in full. Now, this does include a new Gateway District as well as a new and improved David Booth Kansas Memorial Stadium. Yes, the 100-plus-year-old stadium is going to get a well-deserved facelift, as you would say. But, man, it's going to get a little bit of add-ons, too, as well as getting hotels and a new entertainment district going on outside of the stadium. But they had their big media announcement that was made roughly 20 minutes ago. But, yeah, I just want to give you my initial thoughts as well as what the rundown was for the timeline of when this will be completed, as well as the price tag. So without further ado, here's my initial thoughts. So the ceremony begins with the Master of Ceremonies, Brian Haney, leading things off, showcasing a video narrated by KU alum Kevin Harlan. And if you don't know who he is, he's the former voice of Kansas Athletics, as well as the former voice of the Kansas City Chiefs. He currently does games for the NFL, NBA, as well as the NCAA in terms of March Madness because of his CBS Viacom contract, I believe is what it is. But we finally get to see the first 3D renderings of the Gateway District, as well as the new and improved David Booth Kansas Memorial Stadium. And whoever made the stupid video, my gosh, I thought it was already done, because a lot of the video renderings were really, really good, and it actually looked like it was legit, because it also had real humans, not like computer animated humans, legit humans. Maybe it's AI, I don't know. Now, I will say the video did give me the interpretation that the project was going to be more costly than it actually is, which I thought it was more towards $500 million to maybe $750 million. But in actuality, the price tag is only $300 million. So for $300 million bucks, man, that looks really, really cool. Now, the big thing would be that some of the project has already taken place in some other years as well, as Kansas football did get a new practice facility a few years ago. And most recently, the Anderson Football Complex was a part of Phase 1 as well, as that got renovated with a new locker room as well as a state-of-the-art weight room. And it looks really nice. I'm just going to put it that way. Phase 2 and Phase 3 are up in this situation now. And Phase 2 and Phase 3 kind of makes it sad, because the old booth, the one that KU fans know and love and sometimes hate because there's no one that shows up, is going to be mostly demolished. Over 50% of the stadium will be demolished at the end of the 2023 season. So it is sad to see a lot of the stadium go to rubble. But the good news is at least there is still going to be some savory from the old place. Now, when the stadium does get complete, it will have 2 bowls, which is kind of cool. So it will have a lower bowl as well as an upper bowl for the east and west stands at least. I know the north side might not get it as much. It will be a little bit more significant. And the south side will not get it at all. But it will have some seating, as KU currently has the booth at a Horseshoe. It will be fully enclosed for the first time in its history. Now, what does that mean for future years until the project is completed? And unfortunately, it does mean reduced capacity. But the good news is it's not going to take very long, as it will only last for 1 year, as the 2024 season, unfortunately, will be reduced capacity, as construction will be heavily going on to finish the project. But Stage 2 and Stage 3 of the project has a strict deadline. August 2025. That is the deadline in which all of this project will be completed, and we will have the new and improved David Booth Kansas Memorial Stadium to see in all of its glory. Now, the big thing that wasn't really stated in the press conference very well was the capacity of the stadium, because a lot of people were kind of concerned that it was going to be reduced capacity anyway. And in my eyes, yes, it is going to be reduced capacity, but a lot of people have been saying it's going to be under 35,000, in which Travis Goff said months ago, no. Now, do I want to give you a little insight that I have that might give you some hope? It's 40,000 plus. My guess, and this, don't quote me on this, my guess is that the stadium will probably hold 42 to roughly 43,000. I would say 42,500 is probably the target in which they want to receive. So unfortunately, KU football does lose roughly 5,000 to 8,000 seats, as the stadium really holds 50,000, but they kind of blocked everything off with the touchdown clubs and stuff, which sucks. Lose roughly 5,000 to 8,000 seats, but everything is going to look a lot better. You're closer to the field, which I was told it's about 60 feet closer. You have about 50 feet more wiggle room around the stadium, which is a lot better than I expected. All in all, I love that the project is kind of getting underway. In a way, it will really take fruition in December. Now, pray to God that snow doesn't really F this up. But I would love to see the new and improved David Booth Kansas Memorial Stadium become one of the state-of-the-art places to play, but also be one of the toughest places to play. But yeah, I am pretty excited on how this project is going to go. I'm hoping it ends on time, and we get to see not only this city get some well-deserved respect, but also become a place where people want to visit. So yeah, that's my initial thoughts on the Gateway project and the new and improved Gateway district, as well as the new facelift that David Booth Kansas Memorial Stadium is going to get. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and push that notification bell to tell your friends about these videos, and I shall see you again when the next one comes out. But until then, have a good day. Never bring exotic dancers to the field house, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.